Used all my options, worked off my dues, played all the cards, now there's nothing to lose. Don't want tomorrow to be like today, that's why I'm breaking away. Not trying to run, not trying to hide. What can I win if I'm losing my pride? Won't let tomorrow be like today, that's why I'm breaking away. Ooh, breaking away. Got to find a better way. Till the good times roll around again, I'll be the same.
She loves me. She loves me not. Oh, no, she loves me again.
Are you all right, Dennis?
Yeah, I'm wonderful.
Yeah, you seem a bit down in the dumps, mate.
Whoa, full of the joys of spring, I am, Oz.
Oh, no, that's what you say, mate, but I can see different, mate. I mean, I can tell, look where they are laying them bricks. I mean, you're not a happy man, Dennis, man. You're listless. It's the same with me budgie back home. Tommy, I mean, if he's not nutting 7 colours out that bell, well, no, there's something wrong. Oh, you know, then you can learn a lot about human nature, you know, by studying budgies.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, suppose I was feeling a bit down in the beak.
Yeah.
What do you do for Budgie that you could do for me?
Huh? Well, I mean, it varies, doesn't it? I mean, you know, sometimes we'll give him a nice bit cuttlefish to peck at. Or we'll shift his mirror around the cage a bit, you know, give him a bit change of scene. That usually does a trick.
Well, that's not gonna work with me.
No, I don't suppose so. Yeah, is this an official strike or what? I'm just trying to cheer Ward dead up, man.
I don't need cheering up, thank you very much, Oz. And as for you and your Budgie, about the only thing we've got in common is we're both sick of seeing your face through the bars of it.
Sure. No, well, that's not a depressed punter. You know, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Vera, man.
I know it's Vera, man. I'm just trying to find out what's going on, man.
But what's the matter with you two, eh?
It's just Oz, man. Dennis, he's a bit concerned about you, that's all. Look, are you going back to England or you're not? That's all.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, you're my mate, aren't you? I mean, I just want to know what you're going to do before I decide what I'm going to do. I mean, I don't want to be stuck on me jack in Germany working here if all my mates went home.
So you're really concerned about you. You're not concerned about me at all. Look, I'll tell you exactly what I told Vera, right? I'll make my mind up at the end of the week. And when I do, it's what's best for me that matters, right? Not for Vera, or for Dagmar, or for you, or for your flipping Budgie. For once in my life, I'm putting my interests first, okay?
Well, could you let me know by Thursday?
You all right, mate?
Yeah, terrific. Why?
Oh, no reason. No. I'm just intrigued to know why the person who buys this flat's going to wind up with an inscribed skirting board, that's all.
It's not for here, Barry. It's for Krista.
Oh, Krista! So it's true then, is it?
Yeah, it's true. There's no need to sound so triumphant about it. I'm not going to hide anything.
At least of all the 6-foot piece of timber. May I say, Wayne, that is a highly original love token, that is. A plank. Hey, Buxton. Well, no heart-shaped token for Wayne's girl, eh? Only the finest piece of skirting board will suffice.
Oh, well, I suppose it's one way of starting an home together.
You taking the euro on, son?
Oh, well, you've got to admit it, mate. It does seem a bit strange coming from you, like. I thought you were the love 'em and leave 'em type.
Jump 'em and leave 'em, right? Now, that's the difference, see? Instead of carving notches, I'm now carving names, aren't I?
Oh, wait. Comes Grumble.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Grumbled. No, we were so busy there we didn't see you come in for a minute.
Could you stop working for a moment, please?
Oh, if you say so, Herr Grumbled, yes, certainly.
Thank you. Now, I have to talk to all the British workers about the new labor regulations. So, could you and your colleagues come to my office at 1/4 of an hour before the lunch break, please? Well, gentlemen, as you probably know, there have been 1 or 2 changes in the federal government's attitude to Gastarbeiten, visiting workers. This is because of increasing unemployment here in West Germany. Oh, yes, we have it too.
Aha, but ours is bigger than yours.
So, we have had to look at ways of keeping more jobs for our own people. Up until now, you have worked here without paying tax or insurance. And that has been very convenient for all of us, yeah? But from next Monday, if you wish to stay and work here in Germany, you will have to apply for official registration and be issued with a license.
Yeah, does that mean we've got to give up our British nationality? Because I'm buggered if I'm becoming a German.
No, you do not understand. As members of the EEC, you have the right to work here, but from now, you must accept your financial obligations to the German state.
Well, can we not just graft here and then send our tax home?
Don't be ridiculous, Oz.
I'm not being ridiculous. I just think it's a bit strong that we give Germany all our skill and labour and now it's trying to issue us with dog licences and take what little pittance of money we earn off it.
Just ignore him, Herr Grunwald.
So, if you could let me know as soon as possible if you wish to stay or not, we can get on with the paperwork.
I can let you know straight away, Herr Grunwald. I'm going back to England.
Me too, Herr Grumwald. Family calls.
I shall be sorry to see both of you go. Anyone else?
Well, personally, I'm not quite sure yet, Herr Grunwald. No, me neither.
And what about you, Mr. Patterson?
I haven't decided yet, Herr Grunwald.
Well, it looks as if no one will be staying, yeah?
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Herr Grunwald.
Well, this is a right puzzler, this one. I don't want to go back home, but I don't really want to stop here working in Germany, especially if I'm just going to be working with Germans.
I thought you had a wife and a kid, though, was?
Aye. That's why he doesn't want to go back.
True. What about you, Moxie? You'll stop here with us, won't you?
Much as I like you, Oz, I can't say I relish the idea of paying tax, like. I mean, when you think about the squalid lifestyle that we lead at the moment, it's going to be even worse with less money.
Sounds like another boy blighty bound to me.
No way, Blom. There's even less chance of that happening.
How's that like? Huh?
Look at a record, haven't I?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was in the nick for 2 years before I come out here.
Yeah?
This was supposed to be me fresh start in life.
Ah, what'd you get locked up for? Huh?
Arson.
Arson?
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to tell you blokes, you know.
Arson?
In case you got worried, like, you know, about being in the same hut as me, like. Guess it don't matter now, though.
Arson, eh? And you don't even smoke?
Well, how did that come about, Mox?
I was working on this building site, you know, back in Liverpool. Bastard site manager. Had it in for us, like, kept docking my wages for no reason. Well, one day, you know, I just lost my rag. I set fire to his hut.
What, was he still in it?
Not for long, no. So there you go. Record for arson. Dodge City address.
Where?
Kirby. I reckon my chances on Merseyside are even worse than Everton's.
I see what you mean.
Well, stop on, Moxie. That's the only thing you can do, really.
Yeah, I know, Oz, but, you know, once they get my name down on their forms and their files, it'll only be a matter of time before they find out about me past.
Hey, Dennis, you'll never guess what. Moxie's an arsonist.
Schnapps.
Just leave the bottle.
I'd forgotten all about this till he asked.
Yeah? It was lucky I reminded you then, wasn't it, eh? I mean, imagine what the scene would have been this coming Saturday, right? You and Brenda locked passionately on the sofa together over a nice cup of cocoa, huh? Unable to control your ardour any longer, you slip off your pyjama jacket and, well, look, Brenda's cries wake up half a bloody Tyneside, eh? Now you've got 5 days to work out a good story, haven't you?
Oh, whatever I tell her, she's not going to believe it, though, is she? Oh, have you finished yet?
Yeah. I just wanted to get a rough idea, you know.
What is it you're making, anyway?
Sort of a commemorative plaque, I suppose, you know. 2 hearts intertwined forever. Wayne and Krista. Bit like Marks and Sparks or Neville and Lottie. Eh?
Look, instead of making tactless jokes, Wayne, why can't you use your rancid imagination to help me find an explanation for this?
Yeah, you're right. Let me think. Oh, yeah, what about this? What about it was your first night out here, right?
Yeah.
You underestimated the strength of German beer, got pissed out of your brains, woke up in the morning, buff, with that on your arm.
That's no good. That's the truth.
Hmm.
Oh, thanks a bunch, Wayne.
Anytime, soldier.
Oh, Nick.
Not really, Barry, thank you.
Oh, Nev. Now you're going home, don't forget about your little, your little T-A, double T, double O, will you?
Barry, get S-T-U-F-F-E-D, will you?
Charming.
Don't take offence, Barry. There's a lot of chickens going home to roost this week. The pressure's on, mate. See, we've been in our own private cocoon here for 6 months. Now real life's howling at the door again.
You know something, Wayne? There's a real serenity and wisdom about you these days, you know.
Yeah, well, it's the power of love, isn't it, Barry?
Yeah, I suppose it is, yeah. What's it feel like? Love, I mean, being in love. Well, I don't really sparkle in that department, say, between you and me. Or in any other adjacent one, either. So, I'm the sort of bloke who looks at the 3-year expiry date on a packet of Johnnies and wonder if ever use them in time.
Hey, come on. Your time will come, mate. And you'll know when it hits you, tell you.
Yeah. But what's it feel like?
What's it feel like? Love is sitting in a hut on a German building site, carving 2 names into a plank of wood without feeling a prat about it.
I know I've been pretty viperish in the past where you're concerned, Wayne, but that was almost poetry.
Hey, how's about if I contributed to a German heart disease charity fund, and instead of one of them little flags from me lapel, they put this tattoo on me arm?
Oh, very ingenious, that.
Even Brenda would see through that fairy tale, man.
I'm sure Dennis could come up with something.
Not a chance.
What's got into him?
Oh, I don't know, but he's certainly taken hold.
I'll have a word with him. He'll talk to me.
Just stop right where you are, Oz.
Come on, then, we're your mates. Whatever it is, share it with us.
Yeah, trouble shared's a trouble halved, eh? Ah, that was one of Vera's favourite scenes, that was.
Oh, come on, Dan, snap out of it, man.
Snap out of it. Will you listen to this, lad, eh? Hey, have you lot any idea what it's like being kicked out of a marriage? It's like being asked to take down all those walls we've been building, brick by brick, with your bare hands. Imagine what that feels like, eh? Aye, and then imagine what it would be like if they came along and they said, right, now put them all back up again.
We can help you, Dan.
Thanks for the offer, Bomber, but you can't. I'll help you with your problems. Doesn't work the other way around. That's how it is. So all of you, just do me the only favour you can, will you, eh? Just leave me alone.
Im Geschäft haben wir natürlich gepasst.
Na, meine Damen, hättet ihr Lust, was zu trinken heute Abend?
Nein, danke, wir haben schon was anderes vor.
Aber komm schon, Sie werden euch nicht beißen?
Nein, wirklich nicht.
Ja, so beschäftigt mit den verdammten Engländern.
Oh, yeah, man, buddy, man, stop here with me. Just think of it, man. Me and you on the razzle every night in Dusseldorf. It'd be
Sorry,
great,
Oz,
man.
sorry, Oz. I'm forsaking carnal gratification at highest cost. Saudi for me.
Buddy, can you not see how desperate I am when I'm asking you, man?
That's supposed to be flattery, is it, Oz? It's supposed to melt my heart, is it? Well, I'm sorry, it's not going to.
Hey, dear, you're wasting your time, you know. You won't get him to change his mind.
But what about you, Moxie? Do you not fancy...
I'm sorry, Oz. But I gotta find somewhere that don't have an extradition treaty with Britain.
Hey, well, try the Antarctic, eh? Why don't you? Somebody that lights fires would be popular up there. Bloody Germans, why couldn't it just leave well alone, eh?
Morning, ladies.
Hello, Wayne. Good morning, Wayne.
I bought you a little something.
Oh. Oh, Wayne. It's beautiful. You made it yourself, yeah?
Yeah, well, you know, my union card, it says joiner, but I'm a sculptor, really.
Oh, Dagmar, look, Wayne has made me a paperweight. Very nice.
No, it's not a paperweight. It's a plaque, isn't it? You know, you're supposed to put it on the wall, like, you know, above your bed, like.
Oh, of course. It will look very nice there.
Well, it's all right then, isn't it? I want to fill in one of those forms as well, if you'd give us a hand.
Which forms?
The, work permits, you know, whatever you call them.
You're staying?
Well, about the only one who is by the look of it, eh? Of course, a couple of lads haven't quite made their minds up yet, you know.
You want me to write for you, yeah?
Yeah, please, if you would, love. My German never got much past Donner and Blitzen.
Okay. Please, your full name.
Look, you do know why I'm doing this, don't you?
I think I can guess.
Right. It's Wayne Winston Norris.
Well, I still see how we're being treated like shit. I mean, Germany takes us on as cheap labour when their going's good, right? And then what happens? It cuts up a bit rough for them, and wallop, they want to dump us overboard, don't they? And it's just so their dole figures will look all right. We're not being dumped, Oz.
Yeah.
We're being invited to stop on, providing we pay their tax or so. If we don't, they'll let one of their lads have our jobs. It's quite fair enough. Fair? The words fair and German don't go together in my book, pal. I've heard you going on about English sites back home, man, Oz. Moaning away about the Irish coming over and taking jobs off our lads and not paying the tax. It's exactly the same here. Only over here, we're the Irish and the Germans are the English. Well, you're right about one thing, Neville. The English have become the Irish of Europe.
No, he's wrong there, Oz.
What?
The Turks are the Irish of Europe.
How can the Turks be the Irish of Europe when Turkey's not even in Europe, you duck egg? It's in Asia, man.
All right. So how come they sing at a Eurovision Song Contest, then?
Well, so do Israel, don't they? And they're even farther out of Europe than Turkey.
If you ask me, I think we're more like the gypsies of Europe. Travelling the lands in search of employment.
Yes, except that the Gyppos don't graft, do they? You are ridiculous, Oz. I'm ridiculous. Get this, I'm ridiculous. You're the one stood there with his arms stuck out, hoping the sun will make his tattoo go away.
That's very interesting, this is, yeah.
Yeah, it could have fooled me.
What is?
This dissension in the lower ranks. Oh, it's a sure sign that we're missing our tribal leader, you know. I read about it in The Naked Ape. There's this group of chimpanzees, right? And they were suddenly deprived of their elder stage chimp, with the result that the rest of them took part in several days of fierce squabbling, right? That's what's happening here. We may not know it, but this is a primitive leadership struggle to see who succeeds Dennis.
Barry, don't take this the wrong way, will you? But why don't you go and boil your head?
I think Oz just made the first bid for the job.
Golly. 2 o'clock. Back on your heads, everybody.
There's no hurry. Oh, hey, what a dear. Shut up. All right,
Wayne sign on then, Oz.
Yeah, got to put up with you, have I, London?
Oh, cheers. This is charm that knocks me out, you know.
Pause a cup of tea now. Oh.
You know what, Ned? He's getting really bossy these days, isn't he?
Hey, I reckon it's Barry's Planet of the Apes theory's gone to his head.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, man, just pour the tea.
Yeah, of course. The advantage of being a chippy is you don't have to work in the hot sun all day, you know.
Yeah. I blame Barry for all this palaver, you know. He's got them convinced we're missing Dennis's leadership.
Yeah, look, come on, what are we going to do about him, eh? I mean, we've all lent on him enough for the past 6 months. It's time we gave the old poor sod an hand.
Oh, that's just the trouble, though. He'll not let us. Maybe it's his pride, eh?
Oh, maybe you just don't trust us.
Oh, shh.
Just to avoid any more embarrassing scenes, I shan't be going over the club tonight. I'm going down to town to get the legless. So you'll have to be safe where you are.
I reckon instead of examining our behaviour, Professor bloody Barry should have a look at him. Never seen a man so withdrawn. He'd not any thought for his mates.
Oh, aye. Maybe you should pool your knowledge of budgies with Barry's knowledge of chimps. Between you might come up with a solution.
There's no need for that, Em. I'm just trying to...
Oh, isn't there? Seems to me you couldn't care less about Dennis.
I could. All right, I'll prove it then.
Joe here, McCowan.
Same thing as you, by the looks of it. Getting pressed. Hey, you, get back.
On.
Get back.
Join me, why don't you?
Thanks.
So I thought you were out in the country avoiding the law.
I'm not letting any foxy German cock keep me out of town, you know. Thought I'd just lie low for a couple of days, avoid the construction sites, like, you know, might be a marked man, like.
That's a reasonable assumption in the circumstances. So what you doing for Deutschmarks today? Couldn't have got much for our dartboard.
Ah, I'm sorry about that. Hey, I left the darts though, didn't I? Oh, you stupid, and keep the tray here, will you? Well, I just, you know, put it on the old slate, right, understand? Gee, well, this should do us for a while then, eh?
Bloody hell, McGowan.
Another one. Good thing to drink with you, McGowan, eh? You get good service. So what are you actually doing then?
I'm working as a bouncer, you know, at this gay nightclub. Any of them etiquettes get out of order, you know, I have to...
Drag them.
Yeah, that's right, drag them down the stairs, you know, kick them into the alley.
It's a voluntary work, like, eh?
20 quid a night, like, and all I can drink.
It must cost nearly £100 a night, then, eh?
Listen, Geordie, I'm only drinking with you because you're the Brit. Don't take the piss, OK? Otherwise I treat you just the same as I do the customers.
Oh, they get customers in here, do they? I'm surprised you haven't frightened them all off.
Right, as soon as I finish this lot, I'm going to give you a thump.
Oh, thump away. What do I care, McGowan?
You're tired of life,
you could say that.
Na, du bummst heute die Dagmar nicht? Also, es ist dir recht, wenn wir sie besuchen gehen?
Sounds like a couple of headaches asking for trouble, if you ask me.
Just stay out of this, McGowan. I'll handle this. Nick first seen, bonny lad. Go home with your boy. We will have Dagmar.
Sounds like he's provoking you. Do you want me to sort him out for you?
You just stay out of this, McGolrick. I'll handle this.
You're not hard enough for this, Geordie.
Oh, no.
Ain't not bad.
Dennis!
Bit of a choker, isn't it?
Is he going to be all right?
Aye. Aye, they just sedated him. Had to give him a blood transfusion. Over 2 litres. It's a good job that ambulance got there so quick.
What happened, for God's sake?
Oh, it was a bit of a rumble in this beer killer with some German lads. McGowan turned up. Always got his arm slashed with a beer glass.
McGowan, I might have known. That madman could start a fight in an empty house. And Oz isn't far behind.
Oh, you've got it wrong, Neville. It's my fault. I started out with trouble.
You did?
Aye. Doctor, this is one of Mr. Osborne's colleagues, Neville Hope.
Hello.
How do you do, Doctor?
Your friend is a very lucky man.
Aye, I know. We're very grateful for what you've done.
Don't thank me for doing my job, Mr. Hope. Guten Abend. Alles gut? Alles gut. I just wish you men could settle arguments without resorting to violence.
Well, this isn't typical, Doctor.
I see a lot of people injured in stupid drunken fights about football or women.
Yeah. Is he going to be all right then?
Oh, yes. He's lost a lot of blood, but that's been replaced. And I've given him a sedative to help him rest. And fortunately, the wound isn't too large. He'll have a scar, of course. But if he wishes, that can be put right.
Put right?
Yes. Cosmetic surgery, skin graft, whatever.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Doctor, but while you're here, is there anything I can do about this?
Look, Neville, I just don't think this is the right place or time, son.
Oz wouldn't mind, Dennis. And I've got to do something about it.
Who is Lotte?
I don't know. But it's not the wife. That's just the trouble.
So, this is an unwanted souvenir of your time in Germany.
Very much unwanted. I've already lied to the wife once about it. I bandaged it up and told her it was an injury. Well, I can't keep doing that all my life, can I?
Oh, I'm sure he'll be all right.
Yeah, strong as an ox, isn't
Yeah, I mean, if anything was really bad, we'd heard about it already, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I know, but, you know, all the same, though, it just seems a bit incongruous, like, you know, us being in hospital, you know, beaten up.
All right, Nev's back.
Well, yeah, what's the word then, Nev?
I couldn't do anything. Oh, no, for me tattoo, not for ours. No, ours is fine. Very comfortable out of danger.
Leave it out, Nev. You had us all going there.
Yeah, right, Wayne. Who wants to hear about your poxy napping tattoo, Neville?
I'm sorry. I'm just a bit preoccupied.
Yeah, well, you know, what's happened, like?
Well, this lady doctor said I should stop being so pathetic and just tell Brenda straight. Said if our relationship was sound, she'd understand.
Neville, how about if we pulled your arm off, son? Would that solve the problem, eh? How's Oz, for Christ's sake?
Well, it seems he followed Dan down to the beer killer. Kind of garden him, like. Anyway, there was a bit aggro, and he got his arm slashed with a glass. Right, give us a beer, please. Funny thing was, Dennis said it was his fault, not Oz's, that he started the ruck.
Dennis would say that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. It's true, Bomber. Because of me, Oz was nearly killed. Look, I've acted like a right prick, you know, these last few days, and wallowing in me own problems and shutting all you lads out and that, and well, I'll apologise to Oz when he's feeling better, like, but in the meantime, I've got a lot of apologies to make, and you lads will do for a start, like. I'm sorry.
Come on, you bad-tempered old bastard. Buy us all a drink.
Ah, come on, Dennis, get yourself
treble
in here.
snaps, treble snaps.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm
sorry to hear about us.
Yeah, me too. Look, can I see this evening? I think we should have a chat.
Yes, I know.
Well, this is hardly the time or place, is it? You know.
All right. Come to the flat at 7.
Well, won't your mother be there?
I can always go out for a drink, can't we?
All right. 7 o'clock then, okay? Look, I've got to dash because we're a bit short without us. Okay, 7 o'clock.
See you later.
Oh, yeah. So what's this then, eh? Plan 349? Thought you were going to level with Brenda.
I'm.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to do it in my own time. Don't want to spoil me homecoming, do I?
Hello. Anyone expecting a telegram?
Oh, don't give me a hand, anybody, will you? No, it's all right. I just really ruptured myself, that's all.
What's the scar then, Barry? Into a motor grass.
Old Faithful here's going to get me to Jeddah, isn't she? So I think I better give it a complete service before I set off.
Well, you're not riding that all the way to Saudi Arabia.
No, I thought I might run alongside it, you know.
Here, hold on, Barry. This is all a bit previous, isn't it? I mean, it's all right for you lot. You can all go your separate ways at the weekend, right? But this is still my home. I know it's the pits, but I don't want it turned into the pits. If you know what I mean.
Don't worry, I'll be tidy. I used to be able to build whole Meccano set on a tea tray, you know, when I was a kid without losing one single piece.
Yeah? If so much as one nut or bolt strays off this tray, son, it's on your bike.
Well, hello, Dan. Nice to see you, mate.
How are you doing, killer?
I'm all right, you know, I'm just a bit bored with this German hospital radio. It just sounds like interference. Splunking, quantum, splinting.
Aye, look, I've brought you a little something.
What, flowers?
No, man, look inside, man. Oh. Yeah?
I'd have been,
I had a bit of a problem getting it in with that lady doctor, you know. I think she's got a bit of a down on the drink, like.
So have after what happened last night.
Yeah.
Speaking about which, what exactly did happen last night?
Well, how much do you remember?
Well, let's see. I remember that German with a glass.
Aye.
Bastard. And I remember the ambulance.
Yeah.
And that's it, really. The rest of blur. I woke up in here this morning, I thought I'd painted the hut.
Ah, you see, you passed out in the ambulance. Loss of blood, see? Hey, you're a lucky lad, you know.
Lucky? Me? If I'd had scored draws up, they'd probably lose me bloody coupon. You know what this is gonna mean? I've lost me money from work. I'm gonna get a whacking great hospital bill when I get out.
Oh, look, don't worry about that, right? I'll take care of all that in the circumstances. That's the least I can do, man.
Oh, bollocks. No, I'm not getting at you, then. I mean, you would have done the same for me, wouldn't you? I mean, that's what mates are for, aren't they? I mean, money doesn't come into it, mate.
Well, one good thing did come out of last night, apart from me getting shaken up, like.
What's that?
McGowan's back behind bars. Aye. He was dismembering those two Erics when the police got there, so they collared him for the whole incident. You and me's just down as innocent bystanders.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have a little celebration. Go on, open it. I'm choking what a pain.
Ah, good lad. You'll do us. Aye. Not bad for a bloke who's just had a blood transfusion, eh?
We're talking about blood transfusion?
Well, I man had to give you nearly 4 pints if
Are you trying to tell me there's 4 pints of German blood swelling about inside of me?
Well, I'm only surmising it was...
Oh, man, you know what this means, don't you? What? I'm half bloody German now, man.
Probably got a special English tank, man, put aside for emergencies, you know.
Bollocks.
All right, Oz? How are you feeling, mate?
Bloody suicidal at the moment, sure.
Neville, I thought you were under strict instructions to cover that up.
Cover what up?
Look, it's no good playing dumb now, man, Neville. He's noticed the plaster. You see, according to medical ethics, blood donors are supposed to remain anonymous, but I mean, there's no point. No, I mean, you might have worn a smaller plaster, Neville.
What, you mean Neville?
Aye, it was Neville.
It was Neville.
Neville, if you won't tell us, I will. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Neville gave you 4 pints of his blood, man. Didn't you, Nev?
Did you, Nev?
Didn't you, Nev?
Aye, I did. Oh, well, what a relief. I mean, well, how can I ever thank you, Nev, what you've done?
It's all right, Oz. It was nothing.
Nothing? Nothing. I've always said you were a good lad, Nev. Hey, you know what this means, though, don't you? Me and you's blood brothers now.
Aye.
Suppose it does, aye.
Aye, well, give you a blood brother the English papers, Nev.
Thanks for kids. Okay.
Well, look, I've got to get off. I've got to go and see young Dad, man. Okay.
Oh, what, you made your decision then?
Well, I have, Oz, yeah, but I'd rather tell her first, you know, if you don't mind.
Cool, Dan, I understand. And listen, I can make my decision without having to lean on you, so don't think you'll be holding to me at all, okay?
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
Right, that's right.
I'll see you back at the hut, Dennis.
Are you okay? So long, Oz.
It's all right, thanks for the flowers.
Look, if he ever finds out we're dead, right?
I don't believe it.
What?
Hey, at first, me and you get by and know this. It's a sign, isn't it? Well, I've got to go home, you realise that? That's what it means, I've got to go home. Look, man.
There's no doubt about that. Mind you, we've got a bridge over the Tyne, you know, that's just like that. Well, it's not exactly like that, but it's beautiful in its own sort of way, you know.
You sound as if you were homesick. Well, what is it going to be? Rhine? At the time.
Well, I'll tell you, Bonnie lass, the last few days have been amongst the worst in my life. I mean, I know they haven't been a picnic for you either, but... Well, the way I see things now is this. If I was Dennis the Bold, I'd be starting off a new life in a new country with a lovely lady as a companion. But unfortunately, Dennis the Brave is also a selfish sod, you know. He gets his mates all carved up when he tries to act big. So he goes back to being Dennis the Realistic. And his role in life is to be there for other people to lean on. And if 3 of those people happen to be his wife and his kids, I mean, he'll put realism before bravery every time.
Would you have stayed if Vera hadn't come last weekend?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Well, don't you think that I need to lean on you just as much as she does?
No.
Well, why not?
Well, because Vera's got the kids, Dagmar. Don't you see? It's the kids. They make the difference. I mean, and because of the way I am, I mean, I'll always get pulled into the area of greatest need. Look, I'm sorry, Dagmar. I really am.
Hello, Barry. How's it going? Gonna be ready in time?
Oh, I think so, yeah. I've just got one or two minor adjustments to make and think I better give it a complete change of oil.
Oh, well, you're going to the right place for that, eh?
What?
Oil.
Oil? Oil's
Saudi Arabia or yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, a happy mood, ain't you?
Aye, well, it's the last day, isn't it? Brilliant, man. Just been over to admin for the passports, got the tickets for the Geordie lads. Oh, and I just rang Brenda, and guess what?
What?
She's throwing a surprise party for us when I get back.
Well, how can it be a surprise if you know about it already?
Oh, don't quibble there, Barry. Where's all the other lads, then?
Having a club, getting the stores in for this afternoon.
What's happening this afternoon, Lee?
It's topping out ceremony over on your beach.
Topping out ceremony? But our bit's not finished yet.
Don't quibble, ain't it?
Not long now. Right. One of these might be the last brick I'll lay in Germany.
Oh, hey, don't start getting all sentimental, never.
Watch out.
Hey, you know we're a bit keen, ain't you? Hey?
That's all right, mate. Keen to get at the bevy.
Aye, not before 5 o'clock, eh, lads? You don't want to score now on yours exemplary work record. We're still changing the edits on that last day. Do we get to it there?
What are you doing up here, then, eh?
That's different for me, isn't it? I'm a skilled worker, mate. I'm not labourers like you lot. Swallow. I work on miniature masterpieces of warring, I do, which cannot be constrained by mere units of time.
Oh, where's the time, by the way? It must be getting pretty close.
About 30 seconds ago, I think, yes. I'll give you a countdown on my superbly accurate digital watch, shall I? Right. 15, 14, 13...
Yeah, listen, I want to make a toast. To us.
Aye.
To us.
Absent friends,
I don't believe it. Where do I drop in, lads? I knew I had to go home when I went. I mean, can you imagine the difference he's going to make? Kevin Keegan at St James First Division football for us next season. Knee sweat. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, let's have some on there, guy. Harold, 2 more beers, please. That's right. Yeah. Come here, walk it. Hey, you don't know about that? Do you mean him's no blood brothers, you know? Bruder. Just
Barry, listen. I bet you find a nurse out there, right, that will turn Flaccid Frank into a Stiff Steve.
You reckon?
Yeah, of course. That's why they call them angels, isn't it? Between you and me, Barry, I lost my cherry to a nurse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was that? Some depraved, dirty, hostile party, was it?
No.
Orgy?
No. It was Children's Ward, Whitechapel Hospital. I was having my tonsils out at the time.
All casual labour, no names, no pack drill.
Yeah, it's half of the up and down bomb. But somehow, you know, I don't think it's the most saccharine place in the world for an ex-arsonist to work, like, you know, an Hayfield.
Oh, do you know, Moxie, you'd come in handy, man, burning all the stubble.
Oh, very good, yeah.
Look, I've got to get off. I'm going to go and see young Dagmar.
You've not changed your mind, have you?
No, just said we'd have a farewell drink, you know. See how Wiedersehen, like. I'll see you around, lad.
All right, then, take care.
Cheers, then.
Give a one for me, will you?
And so I take the final kiss.
See all this here? We built all this, you know. Our skill and labour. No computer will ever be able to take the place of us. Last for 1,000 years, this will, you know. I'll tell you, there'll always be a place for skilled labour.
What's that funny smell?
Good. Vic Smoxy, innit?
No, it's definitely not socks, mate.
Stronger than socks, that is. Stronger.
It's petrol. Hey, your bloody bike has been leaking petrol all over my home, you idiot. Oh dear.
Bit of a fire.
Oh dear.
Get back to where you once belonged.
Don't go in there. flaming hut's on fire.
About time that bugger were put out of commission.
Look, I really think we ought to get out the way, you know. Honestly, really.
Crack their own.
No, honestly. Don't fight more about my bloody own! Oh, bleed me first! Now! I'm bleeding kick you there, Barry. Hey, hang on! The tickets, the bus mother and delegates! No! No, man! No! Oh, my God!
Blame me, Barney. I'll cuff on it anyway.
Oh, my dear's in there.
Hey, buddy, you broke the toast again.
Hey, you know what? It takes me back. It really takes me back.
I'm glad we could say goodbye like this.
Yeah. Well, it's better than jumping off bridges and all that nonsense. You gonna be all right?
I think so. Have to be. I got over relationships before, you know.
Yeah.
You will write to me?
Yeah, of course. I'll have a lot of free time on my hands when I'm back on the dole.
I'll send you my new address when I move.
Yeah. Well, getting out of here will be a boon.
Have you told Vera yet?
No. The arrangement was I'd give her a ring tomorrow morning.
Oh. So we could spend one last night together?
You're not expecting anybody, are you?
No.
Hello, Dagmar.
Neville.
Look, I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been a bit of an accident.
Accident? What accident?
The hut's burnt down.
Oh, who's done that, Moxie?
No, man.
Oh, don't tell me McGowan's broke out of the nick.
No, it was Barry's bike caught fire. But look, anyway, we've lost everything. The money, the passports, tickets, our clothes.
Bloody hell.
Well, Neville, you better come in. You can stay the night.
Thanks, Dagmar. There's a couple of the lads and all.
Hi, Dagmar. Hello, Dagmar. How then?
Hi, Dagmar.
Oh, this is all right, though, isn't it?
Working on the site from morning till night. That's living all right. That's living all right. Then a pint with the boys in a bar full of noise. That's living all right. That's living all right. Working all day for a pittance of pay. Then blowing on Saturday night. And you kiss the dames, but you don't ask their names. That's living all right.
Hey, I can see England, look. Yeah.
Oh, aye. That's England, all right. Misty, grey cliffs.
Bloody depressing looking place when you think about it, isn't it? Surprised the Vikings never turned back.
Ah, you can't beat it, but...
Can you not? There's not much in store for us when we get back there, is there? Apart from Keegan. No work, no money, no prospects.
Oh, I don't know. I met a bloke in the bar before and he reckons they'll be needing bricklayers at all here soon.
Oh, aye, where's that?
Well, it was just a whisper like, but he had heard that they're going to rebuild Hadrian's Wall.